by Jane Hahn. She is the editor of the Fastertomorrow e-letter and a member of our advisory board for Fastertomorrow, also former editor at Runner's World. Jane, tell me, how is preparing for a marathon different than preparing for other types of running events?
Well, it's the distance that makes a marathon that much more challenging. You really have to be careful about giving your body enough recovery time throughout the week so that you can do your long runs and prepare for those 20, 21, 22 milers that you need to get in so that your body's ready to be out on the road for 3-4 hours at a pop once race day comes.
So I would imagine there are special nutritional needs. People need to fuel properly during an event. Can you shed some light on that?
Absolutely. One of the things that you have to worry about when you're on the road for that amount of time is taking in carbohydrates before, during, and after your long runs and your races, because your body just can't, doesn't have enough to fuel itself if you're not constantly taking in some kind of fresh carbohydrates. So you need to be practicing on your long runs beforehand, what you're going to eat, what works for you. Then you need to be practicing taking in carbs throughout the run, and then when you're finished you need to carb up again so that you can restore your muscle glycogen.
How is that different, or maybe it's the same as carbo loading? People talk about carbo loading. What is that?
Well, carbo loading is something that people do the day before or the few days before the marathon, where they really tend to take in a lot of carbs rather than just making maybe 50% of their diet carbohydrate, going up to 60-65% of their diet as carbohydrate, and really cutting down on the protein and on the fats, because proteins and fats just slow down your digestion. At this point, you just want to get as many carbs in as you can to restock your glycogen stores and get yourself fueled so that you're ready to go on race morning.
That's great. And about afterwards, you're probably feeling totally depleted. Are there certain things you should eat when you complete a race?
Yeah, when you complete a race, you want to get some more carbs in there, but you also want to add some protein. Actually, on a 4-to-1 or a 3-to-1 ratio, three times the carbs, 1% of protein, because that protein is going to help rebuild any muscle that's been torn down. And it also actually, the protein helps you to synthesize the carbohydrate that you're taking in so that you can refuel and restock your glycogen stores as well.
Jane, that's great. Thank you so much for joining us.
You're welcome.